This is Jarrod Horak, and in this horse racing video, I will analyze the $125,000 Busanda Stakes at Aqueduct on Saturday, January 18th. And this is a Kentucky Oaks 2025 points race. And through the first 11 races on the Road to the Oaks video series, my top choices have 5 wins, 3 runner-up finishes, and a show finish. Now it's time to meet the field for the 2025 Busanda Stakes, and I will give out my contenders from last to first. The Busanda is the 8th race at Aqueduct on Saturday, January 18th for 3-year-old fillies, traveling 1 1/8 miles on the main track. Scheduled post time, 3:39 p.m. Eastern Time, and we have a 9-horse field. Sharp Smile will break from the inside post for trainer Brad Cox. Manny Franco will ride back. She should impact the pace. Number 2, Beautiful Blome. This horse finished up the track in the Tempted Stakes last time. Eric Cancel will ride. Number 3, Ramify for trainer Chad Brown. Now this filly rallied from well off the pace to break her maiden in her career debut at Aqueduct. Jose Lezcano's the pilot. Bless the Broken is number 4 for trainer William Walden. Ruben Silvera will ride, and she finished up the track in the Demoiselle last time. Number 5 is Carmen's Candy Jar for trainer Todd Pletcher. This is a New York bred daughter of Vino Rosso, and she was up the track in the Demoiselle. Number 6, Ruth, another Todd Pletcher trainee, and this horse broke the maiden from off the pace at Gulfstream Park as the favorite in her debut. My Sherrona is next. Raymond Handel is the rider, and this horse finished 2nd in both career starts. Bernieandtherose is number 8 in here, and for this one, back-to-back big wins against New York bred company. And then finally, number 9, Runaway for trainer Wesley Ward. This is a daughter of Gunrunner, and she went wire to wire when she broke her maiden in a dirt route at Churchill Downs last time out. Now it's time to go last to first. And the horse that I picked to finish last in here is number 4, Bless the Broken. And this filly is cross-entered in the Silver Bullet Day Stakes at Fairgrounds on January 18th. And I posted a video for that race on my YouTube channel. And I picked this filly to finish up the track in that race as well. Now she was beaten a dozen lengths in the Grade 2 Demoiselle on December 7th. And she did fire a bullet workout for this 5 furlongs at Fairgrounds on January 9th. So we'll see which race they go for, the Silver Bullet Day or this Busanda Stakes. The horse that I picked to finish 8th is number 2, Beautiful Blome. Now she romped in the White Clay Creek Stakes. That was a 1-mile stakes race at Delaware Park on October 9th. But then she shipped to Aqueduct and she finished up the track as a 30-to-1 long shot in the Tempted Stakes. So her trainer, Anthony Pecoraro, he does have good stats in route races, but this one does seem overmatched if you look at her Tempted effort at Aqueduct last time. The horse that I picked to finish 7th is number 5, Carmen's Candy Jar. Now she won her local 5-furlong debut last June, and she's run 5 times since then, and she lost all 5 of those races. So this Todd Pletcher trainee is a New York bred. She added blinkers last time, and she ended up splitting a 10-horse field in the Grade 2 Demoiselle, beaten 10 lengths. She's going to have to run better in here. The horse that I picked to finish 6th is number 1, Sharp Smile. Now she added blinkers, she moved over to the main track, and she turned back in distance in her 2nd career start. And in that race, she attended the pace, and she was clearly 2nd best. And then last time she caught the slop. That was a local flat mile maiden special weight race on November 21st, and she dueled on the lead, and she was able to win that race by less than a length. And the clear runner-up there was more than 8 lengths ahead of the show finisher. So they paid up $350,000 for this practical joke filly. The dam for this one is Chocolate Pop, and Chocolate Pop finished 2nd in the 2009 Busanda Stakes. And her winning rider, Manny Franco, he's going to stay aboard here. And Brad Cox and Manny Franco, 9 for their last 27 together recently. The horse I picked to finish 5th in here is number 8, Bernieandtherose. And she's a New York bred filly. She does have a good overall record. She finished a close 3rd. That was in her local 6.5 furlong debut. And then she stalked the pace and she romped, racing at 7 furlongs 2nd time out. So she was the favorite in an optional claiming race at 1 mile on November 24th. And then she was easily getting to the front and winning that race handily. So her dam for this one, Burning Rose, she raced 3 times versus New York bred company. She won her 7 furlong debut. She was 2nd in the Joseph Gimma Stakes at 7 furlongs, and then she won the Maid of the Mist Stakes in a 1-turn mile. So for this filly, this is her first start against open company, and I think that she could be forwardly placed. And now we're up to my top 4, and the horse that I picked to finish 4th is number 7, My Sherrona, and this is a maiden after 2 starts. She stalked the pace. She missed by a half length in her 6.5 furlong debut. She was 9-2 odds on November 8th that day, and then she battled on the pace. She took the lead, and then she was run down by Ramify, who's also in this race. That was a 1-mile race on December 8th. Now, her dam class included won 11 stakes races, including the Grade 1 Ballerina in 2012. And then her second dam, A Classic Life, was a multiple non-graded stakes winner. So she does have some class on that female side, and I think that this filly, My Sherrona, could be up on the pace. Top 3 choices now. My 3rd choice is number 6, Ruth, and she was 60 cents on the dollar, and that was her flat mile debut at Gulfstream Park on December 13th, and she rallied to win that race by a length and a quarter. The runner-up there was Queen in the Deck, and she returned to break her maiden by more than 5 lengths at 5-2 odds in a dirt route at Tampa Bay Downs on January 1st. So this Todd Pletcher filly making her 2nd career start, and she earned a decent late pace rating last time out. My 2nd choice in here, number 3, Ramify. Now she was 3-1 in her local 1-mile debut on December 8th, and she rallied from far back to defeat My Sherrona, who was the heavy favorite that day, and she won that race by a half length. And it was more than 6 lengths back to the show finisher. So this Chad Brown filly, Munnings is the sire, and she has a very classy Juddmonte female family. Now her dam Chamber was a Tappet filly, and Sightseek was her dam. She raced 3 times, and she romped in one of those 3 races. That was a 7-furlong maiden race. Now her second dam, Sightseek, very classy. She won 10 graded races, including 7 Grade 1 races. So Sightseek, very classy filly. And then Sightseek's half-sister, Tate's Creek, won 8 graded races, including the Grade 1 Gamely and Grade 1 Yellow Ribbon. So a strong female family here for number 3, Ramify, and I can easily see her rallying and getting the job done in here if she can catch my top choice, number 9, Running Away. And I hope that Running Away runs away here. And she set the pace in all 3 of her maiden special weight starts. Now she was a close 2nd in her turf route debut, and the show finisher was a next out winner. And then she was 3rd. She was beaten a neck as the favorite at 1 mile on turf, 2nd time out. And then they moved her over to the main track, and then she got to the lead, and she easily won as the even money favorite at Churchill Downs at 1 1/16 on November 30th. Now her dam was Grade 3 placed in Argentina, and then her second dam, Summerly, won the Grade 1 Kentucky Oaks in 2025. So this filly has a nice female family here, good speed, and from that outside post, she should be right up on the pace for trainer Wesley Ward. And for this one, I think if she can get out there and either control the pace or press and get first run, she might be able to get the job done in this race. And that wraps up my look at the Busanda Stakes. If you like this horse racing content, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in my full card analysis, I cover full cards at Santa Anita each day that they run. I'm also covering the LeCompte Stakes Day full card at Fairgrounds for Saturday, January 18th. And you can find more information about my full cards at therunawayhorse.com on my sales page. And if you want a bonus free pick each day, go over to therunawayhorse.com and check out my Better Bets blog. You can find that tab at the top of my home page. Just click there and you'll get a free pick from around the country each day. And that will wrap up this look at the Busanda Stakes. And I'll be back this week. I'm going to be doing the LeCompte Stakes video where I'm going to go through the field and give out my top choice there. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.